Live from Abuja, the nation's capital. This is Matters Arising, coming to you from the studio of Captain TV Abuja. As you're all aware, Matters Arising is a flagship show of the Captain TV that features in-depth discussion and analysis of topical and trending national and international issues by our team of seasoned broadcasters. I have not done a change of name. Ruben Okala is my name.
And I'm Chukunalu AK.
And I am Ofum Stephen, welcoming you to Matters Arising today. Welcome.
Let me make you a promise. I can take you to the bank. This program is going to be engaging. It's going to be interactive. And above all, it's going to be entertaining. Gentlemen, there are seasons for everything, as they say, under the sun. Now, we have season for mangoes, right? We have season for plane crash sometimes. We have season for fire disasters. We have season for war and rumors of war. And it's like this season is for certificates forgery. What do you say about that?
It happens once in a while.
So, yeah, there's one before us, and it has it's going to be the focus of today's discussion. Well, it's no more news about the allegation of certificate forgery by the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Geoffrey Uche Nnaji. What is new is the fact that he has resigned and the president has accepted his resignation. What is new is that the internet is buzzing. What is new is that he's now being called the former Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology. What is new is that the former minister is on his way to his village or outside the shore of this country. I know the latest. The latest is that the minister is dragging his former school, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and NYSC to court. Well, we'll say about that. Well, before we proceed on this show, permit me to read a statement by Bayo Onanuga, Special Advisor on Information and Strategy. And I read, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has accepted the resignation of Geoffrey Uche Nnaji, the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, following some allegations against him. President Tinubu appointed Nnaji in August 2023. He resigned on Tuesday in a letter thanking the president for allowing him serve Nigeria. Nnaji said he has been a target of blackmail by political opponents. President Tinubu thanked him for his service and wished him well in future endeavors. This statement was signed by Bayo Onanuga, Special Advisor to the President, Information and Strategy. Well, that's going to be our focus on today's episode of Matters Arising. Gentlemen.
Well, with Nnaji's scandal now, for some of us it's not new. It's something that we've seen in Nigeria before. I could remember the case of Salisu Buhari, former Speaker of the House of Representatives in 1999. We had similar things like that, and even there is a current governor too in the southeast. I don't want to mention his name because there was a time too something like that was mentioned too, and not quite long ago again we heard of Kemi Adeosun issue. So to me, I think it's becoming something that is worrisome. I don't want us to talk about Nnaji right now, but about the issue.
Yeah, and political office holders.
Office holders in the high places at federal level. What this will cost to Nigerians within and abroad. He speaks so low of the integrity of our certificate. If someone of that, at that position holding a very, very important position can have problem, problem in verification of his certificate. Not only one, we are not even talking of one here now, we are talking about the degree and the NYSC.
NYSC, both of them.
Both of them, that means the system is compromised. The vetting structure, the architecture in Nigeria, there is a problem. That is my worry.
When he was appointed, DSS went through his, screened him.
Yes.
The National Assembly also screened him, and they found him legible. Okay, they found him worthy to be a minister. But we are seeing this now.
Yes.
And this is since August 2023. This is October 2025. 25. Almost 2 years.
It's 2 years.
Going to 3 years. And this investigation started. Did he? I will not assume that he didn't know that people are investigating him, owing to what he said, that these are his political enemies.
Yeah.
Why did he not take steps to do the right thing? Because if actually Nsukka said, we are a student there, but you didn't graduate and they didn't issue you certificates, you would have gone there to rectify it. After all, although I'm talking like this because in Nigeria we've seen that the system is totally getting bad. It's decaying. It's not supposed to be an issue where someone will say, okay, I've done something wrong, and you go and you clean it up. The way we do now. Our former president, late President Muhammad Buhari, had a certificate issue, and he sketched through and served for 8 years. And WAEC later presented a WAEC certificate where he was wearing an adult on another picture on the WAEC certificate.
It's not even WAEC certificate. It was that certificate was like a clearance from Ministry of Education.
Okay,
clearance from Ministry of Education.
Okay.
So
okay, look at that.
But it's a proof. That is what the Constitution says, because Constitution says you prove that you actually attended secondary school or the equivalent of it.
But
so that one is not.
Yeah. But this case now, where what is confusing is the fact that the minister, Geoffrey Nnaji Uche, is dragging both NYSC and University of Nigeria Nsukka to court. That proves to me that the matter is still there. Yeah. But if he can go to court
and look at the way he resigned honorably, as if he knows that something is against him, and he must have had some thoughts. How am I going to follow this thing that is happening now? Okay, some people must have
but his excuse is that he wants to step down so that investigation can go on.
But he is not coming back.
Yeah, fine.
How do you know?
Fine. Definitely he will not come, because Betty Edu has not come back up to date. But there is no doubt. There is no doubt from the whole thing. There is no doubt that the Minister of Innovation, Science and Tech did not go to the University of Nsukka. Nobody is contesting that. But where the problem is the certificate. I think that is the point that he's taking to. Probably while he was in school, maybe some delays, carryover, or one thing or the other, or as an Igbo guy.
Or negligence.
Or negligence. Something just happened that maybe 1 year, 2 years after your set graduated.
Has any of his former mates come up to...
that's another thing.
Nobody has. Nobody.
But maybe later, because it's still being debated. Maybe later his former schoolmates will come up to say he was my...
No, the University of Nigeria did not deny that.
Okay, the certificate that
he didn't finish.
He didn't finish.
The certificate was not issued to him.
Okay,
he was a student.
Yes, he was a student. It's not that maybe he was at the back here, then later on get his certificate.
The one for NYSC, okay, by the way, Premium Times was the paper that exhumed this mystery, okay? And they made, according to them, they made their due diligence. They wrote, in line with FOI, they wrote to NYC and they wrote to
UNN.
And UNN replied them that those certificates were not issued by them. But what is more confusing is the fact that the guy is going to court, dragging the two to court.
Well, there may be another way to it, because most times if someone says something against you and you know the person is saying the truth, you can also go to court. In the middle of the process, you withdraw. You can do that just to remove shame from. But so long as court has not said anything, it means that it is still based on allegation. And secondly, if Premium Times was doing this, Premium Times is not the only media channel that does investigative reporting. They said they got what's it called now? They call it a whistleblower.
Okay.
So someone informed them.
Of course, someone has to inform them.
It might be political
enemy. Task.
Of course,
it might be political enemy.
That is what, according to Bayo Onanuga's statement, he quoted Nnaji to have said it is his political opponents that are after him.
Exactly.
Okay, but then if you know you have skeleton in your cupboard in Nigeria, don't venture to police.
It's not only in Nigeria.
For more than 2 years.
No, it's not only in Nigeria. You don't wear white garments to go and play politics because you get dirty. You understand me? You don't because they will dig out so many things about
it's
you.
like throwing stone while you are in
living in the glass house.
In the glass house. So you don't do that in politics. It's not peculiar to Nigeria. Even in US, when Trump came out, we heard all manners of things said about him. If you go to South Africa, the same thing. Look at Zuma. You know, so
even Obama,
yes. So a lot of things were said. So it's like that. Your opponent will always look at your weak point. To throw it, and his campaign strategy to make you look weak, to make you ineligible to the post. So, and I believe 2027 is coming up. I'm not saying that the certificate is genuine, but I know that some of these things are coming up because 2027 is coming up. By December now, the state will start setting for 2027 primaries and all kind of things will start going. So they are just bringing this early.
But he's a political appointee. He was not holding an elective position.
But I'm sure he's going to contest. Probably, I think he did that in the last one.
We heard that he wanted to
or you might sponsor somebody that will go. The current governor of where he's from is from the opposite, from the opposition. So definitely, and you remember Enugu's election was very, very. How will I say it? It was meant to be. People were thinking that he's going to go to the Labour Party, but at the end overnight, we heard that it's PDP that won, and he is APC, and he's with President Tinubu. Definitely, he has federal might. So definitely, his opponent will look for one thing until just push him away.
Things are being revealed, and in the next few days, I'm sure we'll hear more things. Okay, but viewers were discussing allegation of certificate forgery by the minister, we call him former now. Former Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Geoffrey Nnaji Uche. Well, we'll soon open our phone lines for you to call and contribute to the discourse. And the phone to call is 080-299-38365. Okay, all right. The number again, 080-299-38365 is already displayed on our screen. Right. Now, Nnaji has gone to the court. Okay, let's not preempt the court yet. But if at the end of the day, after you go to Supreme Court, right? If at the end of the day, he's found wanting, what will happen? Is he going to refund all the money that he collected as salary for these 2 years?
If the court says so, that he should return, he definitely have to return.
Okay, let's see our first caller. Engineer from Bielsa. How are you doing today?
Yes, good evening.
Oh, Sars, how are you? Our first caller. Thank you for calling. These matters are rising.
Yes, good evening.
You are calling from Bielsa, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead and give us your contribution to the discussion.
Okay, sir. Looking at the entire scenario, we have a system that is failing, that has failed woefully. Believe you me, if it was you and I that had this case, immediately, even when I even resign, by now, ICPC will be at my domot. Federal agencies will be at my domot to pick it up. But if you look at the case that is on board, it's not today's issue. We have even the president, his own is on his neck. If you check the House of Assembly, you check the Senate, a lot of them have these same issues. They are just covering up things because they are trying to just mess up everything. They are not doing us well because they are all corrupt. How will you tell me a DSS will screen a man like this? And at the end of the day, Senate will screen a man like this. But at the end of the day, we are still finding out that he has a cockroach in his body. That is to show you how failed the system is. If the man is not really, if it is okay with certificate, by now he would have not even resigned. He will prove it for us. But because he has one or two things that is not clean, that is why he resigned. After now, you are not going to hear this case again. It's going to be swept under the carpet. Thank you very much.
Well, we hope not that this one. I guess that since it's now in the public domain, we hope that the government will do the right thing, and then the right thing we'll all know what is going on. Thank you for your contribution anyway. God bless you.
As a Nigerian, I don't excuse me, I don't agree with you with that, because Nigerian, we know it happened in the case of Kemi Adeosun with the NYSC. We didn't hear anything about that to date. It happened again with.
But Stella Odua had an issue like that.
Stella Odua too.
But later, maybe about a year later, Kemi was exonerated.
Exonerated?
Yeah. Something like that. Yes, I think. But even then, few weeks to the time, he got an international appointment. Well, let's have another caller. Concerned citizen from Bielsa, how are you doing?
My brother, we are welcome. Where did you go? I've been meeting you.
I've been around, my brother.
Okay, you're welcome, man.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Yes, I greet the rest of you there. You're welcome.
Thank you, concerned citizen.
I thank God the way engineer has started tonight.
Okay.
Yes, he spoke very well. You see, the problem we have, we now leave the part of the body that started and we are knocking the head.
Yeah.
And that's the problem we have here. That man, if that man shouldn't be the main discussion tonight. The main discussion is just like what engineer said. How come that the person that shouldn't enter the country entered when the gate man was there? How did he maneuver and enter the compound? That's what you should be concerned about. Yes, how did he enter the compound? But there's a gate man, there's a gate, and there's a rule that you must be approved by the gate man before you go there. How did he enter? You should be talking about the porosity of our system. You are bringing because it's an Igbo person, Igbo name now. How many, that's what the president, today, their certificate, Buhari certificate, Yaradua certificate, and many people who are
even
there,
Jonathan.
and they are not irritated.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Consistency, you may like to call back because the line is not very clear. Maybe you call back. I can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. By the way, who is Geoffrey Nnadi Uche? Chief Uche Geoffrey Nnaji is a Nigerian politician and entrepreneur, best known for his brief service as the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Well, okay, his career is characterized by a significant transition from a successful business empire to public service, a journey that has also been marked by considerable controversy. His birth and origin: Uche Nnaji was born into the family of Chief and Mrs. Obed Nnaji in Akpugo, Ukanu West Local Government Area of Enugu State. He is the first of 4 children. Let's take another caller. Hello there, this is Matters Arising. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Joshua.
Joshua is speaking from where? Hello? Okay, we lost him. Okay. Well, he went to University of Nigeria in Nsukka. He had NYC, and these two are being contested.
You see, sometimes I ask myself, if Nigeria should be my family and I'm the father, will I allow the decay that has gone into this country?
Yeah, hold that thought. Let's get another caller. Hello there. Can you introduce yourself and tell us where you're calling from? This is Matters Rising. Good evening.
Thank you, my brother. This is Comrade Ijale here, Olufemi from Obakopo, Ondo State.
Wow, comrade. Good evening.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. Let's see.
That man happened to be, we are from the same university.
Wonderful.
Because I went to University of Nigeria, Nsukka.
Beautiful.
You see, we have many satellites.
Okay.
Like in that university, maybe a collected certificate from satellite campuses. Maybe from satellite campus, maybe Ikere-Ekiti or Ado-Ekiti or Calabar. We have many like that.
Wow. This is a revolution.
Guilty conscience has no accusation. I don't know the reason why he resigned. If he knows that it's a university of a part of University of Nigeria, Nsukka. So we are great here. I retired 2018. I still maintain my integrity as a university graduate. So I did my master's degree in Adekunle Ajasin, Ondo State University. So if you are a real degree holder, you will maintain the standard. Why resign? So he has gated himself. So if he goes to the court, he will be blessed. So he cannot return to that federal something again. So thank you, Tinubu, for helping him to serve for 2.5 years. Thank you, sir.
Comrade, thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you.
But I think him resigning is a honorable thing.
Yeah, that's what he said, because he's resigning to give way for investigation. Yes.
Because I think in UK last week or 2 weeks ago, I think the deputy prime minister or one of their politicians resigned for not paying the exact tax while buying a flat.
Okay.
So and when the investigation came, so it's honorable thing for him to resign. There is no problem. And also, I will agree with him back then.
Okay, please, can you hold that thought? Wow, because there's another caller on the line. Hello there. Good evening. This is Matters Arising. Please introduce yourself and make your contribution.
Good evening, Captain Television.
Thank you. Well, we imagine the beautiful world here anyway.
Yes, so the world is beautiful. I'm John, calling from Abuja.
Abuja, okay, John.
Yeah, this matter tonight is an interesting one.
Thank you.
This issue has been going on in Nigeria. It is everywhere in Nigeria, even in the Federal Civil Service. Forgery of notes.
Federal Civil Service.
What my own take here is that what is the disciplinary measure for this issue? Because we've had so many, even senator or member of the House of Reps in the past, and the minister too under Buhari that also has the same kind of certificate scandal. What is the discipline? What is the punishment? They just allow them to go for free. Like this very one now, he has resigned. He knew that he doesn't have that certificate. He forged it. That's why he just quietly resigned. And the president has accepted his resignation and allowed him to go. And he has served for 2 years, collecting salary for that 2 years with fake results, with fake certificates. He should return those money back because he doesn't merit it. We have graduates, we have degree holders, technocrats that have more than 2, 3, 5 degrees in Nigeria. Why are they not giving those people opportunity to serve? So we can't continue like this. Our politics in Nigeria is rotten, is wrong. Honestly, they know what, and he went through screening in the House of Senate. They screened him. They couldn't verify that this result is not genuine. So all these things is just political gimmicks. Thank God that somebody was able to leak his secret now to expose him. If they should be doing if they should check every politician, I'm telling you, you will find out that many of them don't even go. They don't go to school. They don't even know. They are just there for the money.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. Okay, he is trying to say that he talk about the civil service. There could be a lot of this in the civil service.
In the civil service, not only certificates, age forgery.
Oh, that one is rampant.
They kind of forgery there. You will see someone like you have another.
I think Nigerian police.
There's another caller here. Good evening. This Matters Arising on Captain TV. Please introduce yourself and give us your contribution.
Yes. Asaju is my name. I'm calling from Ilorin, Kwara State.
Okay, Asaju.
See, Chief Hunaji's case is just one out of several thousands. Some of those who are calling or on newspapers, mass media condemning him. If thorough investigation is to be carried out about those people, more than half of them are also guilty of the same offense. You see, when we are talking of corruption means wrongdoing. Yours may not be certificate forgery. It could be something else. Now, Chief Unaji is saying he was being blackmailed. I don't think anybody can blackmail me if I have genuine certificate. I will stand my ground and ask the person to go to hell.
That's right.
Now, if all those with pad on their soldiers are to be thoroughly investigated, many of them will fall. Even those at the top of government affairs. Go to National House of Assembly, ask them to bring their certificate. Let those certificates be thoroughly
screened,
investigated, or certified. Many of them will fail. Many of them will not be able to stand there. And another thing I want government is too much emphasis on certificates. Despite the fact that he forged the certificate, is a brilliant man. Very, very brilliant.
Yeah.
I think you are getting me.
That's right.
People like that. So too much emphasis on certificate is also some of the things that are causing all these things. Let us work on what a person can bring on the table and not certificate. We have so many people who are carrying genuine certificate, yet they cannot defend it. How can somebody tell me he has BSc in history? BSc in history.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
BSc in history.
Thank you very much for your contribution. God bless you.
There's something I'm perceiving. It could be that because one of the comrades said, "Okay, we have another call."
Concerned citizen want to drive home his point. Okay, concerned citizen want to drive home his point. Okay,
yes.
We'll give you 2 minutes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I brought a line of thought on almost everybody that said tonight.
That's right.
You see, what you should be doing tonight is not trying to justify or condemn Nigeria. Leave Nigeria alone, because as the last caller just said, many people are involved in this matter. What you should be talking about, why is it rampant? That's what we should be talking about now. It's something that affects many. Somebody will say, I get AIDS. Just let you speak. You'll be wondering how. So what should we be discussing tonight? Why can we get to the root of this matter? Many civil servants like that. Are you getting this? Not only that, they just like a scapegoat. And he may be correct because he's just an alleged. He has not been proven.
So let's not just go and crucify and condemn him. He's one out of millions. Because we are 200 million. So one out of millions.
Yeah.
Most of those who are forging and changing their certificate, changing what their age, and collecting salary they don't, when they're supposed to have resigned, what of the ghost workers? Are they not part of those things? Those who didn't win the election, are they not ruling us today? INEC didn't stood in Niger State.
Oh, good.
You wouldn't have been the governor now. Look at the benefit of
election rigging.
That people voted.
Anything ills in society, it is. Yeah.
So let's leave in Nigeria alone. Okay, how did the Salisu Buhari bring the Speaker of Nigeria? You know what it means? He ruled for how many months? So the screening section or department, whatever, what are they doing? And so leaving Nigeria alone, it shouldn't be the discussion. Why are things like this? You are doing a legislative appointment, compensation appointment, not people who are qualified. The other person said that's not the issue of the certificate. It's what can you bring on the table. That's the issue. So leave him, don't mention his name, because court has never convicted him of that.
Yeah.
So this is alleging. Please, let it not be the discussion tonight. Why are these things going through?
Consensus, thank you.
Why are they allowing this thing to go in without discovering that? That's what we should discuss tonight. If we are looking for solution, please.
Consensus, thank you for your contribution. Anything evil, from just like you said, from election rigging, ballot snatching, falsification of age, anything evil in the society is bad, not just forgery, as you said. Well, we have been discussing allegation of certificate forgery, and we are talking about the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, who had just resigned, and the President accepted his resignation. He too has gone to court to challenge it. So, discussion continues, but for now, let's take a break. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome to Bauchi State, home of Nigeria's finest treasures. The legendary Yankari Game Reserve and the vibrant Sumu Wildlife Park are alive again, restored to global standards for you to explore.
For decades, these parks, Yankari Game Reserve and Sumu Wildlife Park, stood in need. Basic amenities weakened, roads crumbled, security frail, welfare for animals and visitors too often forgotten. Many believed the wild was no longer safe, that the parks were left to rust, to hunters, to despair. But His Excellency Senator Bala Muhammad, Governor of Bauchi State, stepped in with vision, with resolve. With multi-billion naira investment to rehabilitate Yankari and Sumu with solar power for light when the grid fails, water schemes overhauled, luxury suites renovated, new access roads, fresh species restocked, strong walls and modern amenities, all to welcome you.
Not just comfort, but also protection. Ranges armed with top-notch security gadgets, backed by technology, wildlife vaccinated, diseases kept away, habitat restored, poachers warned, bandits challenged. No longer will terror threaten what is rightfully Bauchi's heritage.
Come, walk winding path through forest and plains, bath in the warm Wiki Springs, visit the museum, see giraffes, zebras, antelopes at Sumu, stay in suits of comfort, eat their flavors we call our land, rest in luxury, be safe, be inspired.
These are not just local efforts. They are global standards. Renewable energy, green power, solar farms replacing unreliable grids, cutting carbon, protecting tomorrow. Every tree planted, every animal saved, every tourist welcomed with warmth. This is Bauchi's pledge to the world.
The Ministry of Culture and Tourism invites students, tourists, researchers, families to come to Bauchi.
Visit Yankari, visit Sumu, witness the transformation, feel the wild, support conservation, celebrate our heritage. Under His Excellency, Senator Bala Mohammed, we are building a Bauchi that welcomes the world with open arms.
And with Kaftan TV, you stay fully informed on all transformation and achievements under Governor Bala Mohammed.
The station is Kaftan TV, and the program is Matters Arising, where we'll give you current issues. And today we're talking about certificate forgery. And the test case is the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Geoffrey Uche Unaji. And we have received so many calls, and people are saying the system is corrupt. It's not just this forgery case, but anything that is under the sun that is evil in the society, from civil service to age falsification to anything evil, is bad. Gentlemen.
Well, I think right now we should look for the way forward. Government should look at ways of vetting any certificate, from birth certificate to first living certificate to SSC to your degree.
All right, we have a caller. This Matters Arising on Kaftan TV. Please introduce yourself and tell us your take on the discourse.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Thank you. This is Engineer Frank, aka Worry Boy.
Worry Boy is speaking from Worry, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, go ahead with your contribution. You have 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. I really want to appreciate today's program. You see, this matter of certificate forgery, I really want to appreciate the Honorable Minister for him to resign, because that is the right thing to do. It's not common for Nigeria to see any politician who hold public office, then they come from allegation for a head say resign. It's not common. So I want to give this Honorable Minister kudos. It's fine. I think he don't go to court. That court, when he go now, court will not prove it.
That's right.
If he forged his certificate or not, they will know for the court. Because he's not the first person of this same issue.
Are you there?
Okay. Former late President Buhari has the same certificate issue. None of them resigned.
One.
So now, based on say this man resigned and Nigeria they claim and say the man really forged certificate. No, as a public officer, when any allegation comes, the first thing you will do, you resign.
Resign first. In fact, that's what he said, that he's resigning to give room for investigation. Yeah.
Exactly. Because he cannot stay on that office at the same time go to court, because they will say he's using that office, the power of the own office, to defend himself. So this is the right thing. I really want to appreciate it. Let the courts do the right thing, and let's see, because there are a lot of them, this certificate issues. You understand? So that's just my contribution. This is my Worry Boy. I hate the house.
Worry Boy, thank you very much. Now that's what we were saying earlier. if the former minister has the guts, the courage to go to court to challenge this allegation, then let's see what will happen in the next few days.
I'm asking myself, why has he not, since this investigation, this preliminary investigation started, why did he not move to rectify it before now? Now, he will be going to meet, going to the school to come and get some documents and facts right for him to win in court.
Okay.
So I think.
Yeah, Comrade Akoko is here again. Idanyi.
Yes.
Okay, you're welcome back.
Is calling back.
All right, let's have you quickly in a minute.
I just want to chip in something. Candid advice and solution to the problem to all Nigerians. All citizens in Nigeria must be under screening. So let's be sincere to ourselves. We are doing screening for the senior citizens. We are doing screening for the working class people. We are doing screening for the parastatals. Why not politicians? The politician must be screened.
He was screened. He was screened by the National Assembly. He was screened by DSS. So we should be blaming those that screened him.
National Assembly. There should be official doing that thing. Not the National Assembly. Back in Suwo serve in this country. I think you can remember what I'm saying about back in Suwo. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
It's true.
Okay, you will say something.
Yes.
Steve.
If actually he has his facts already, he would have settled this before now. Now he's going to court. Is it that something must have happened that made the University of Nigerian Soccer and the NYC not to produce his original certificate? Maybe sometimes I've just seen it as a fluke. Maybe.
What were you expecting him to rectify when he has the certificate?
The allegation is already on.
Yeah,
so what is he rectifying?
There's nothing to rectify.
He would have been confident enough to verify if the certificate he has is authentic or not.
Yeah, but I think what he did by resigning, I think that is the right thing to do.
Yes.
And in this country, there are one or two, very few, that will resign. Most of them will not resign. Most of them have these certificate forgery cases and they will not resign. They'll be there from the beginning to the end and nothing will happen. That's what some of the callers are saying. Nothing will happen. But he has resigned honorably. So let's see what will happen. Yeah, we have a caller here. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling from? And tell us give us a contribution. Hello.
I'm Agoro Mpatigi local government of Kwara State.
Kwara State, okay. Please go ahead and give us your contribution. Okay.
I really appreciate the minister for resigning. Because if he had not resigned, the immunity of the office will hold him up. We allow him to change the narrative of the court issue. But now he has resigned honorably so that they can investigate well. After the investigation, he will face the penalty of the court or of the constitution. Then he has the right, if he is not guilty, he has the right to return to his office. So please, that's my submission, please.
Okay, before you go, are you sure they will restate him back after if he is being cleared?
He has resigned.
He has resigned.
It's an appointed position.
That's what is spoiling Nigeria.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. If the court clears him, they should restate him back because he resigned honorably. For him to have resigned honorably, if he's cleared, they should restate him back. That's my take too. Thank you for your contribution, gentlemen. God bless you.
He resigned.
Thank you. I'm too grateful.
Thank you very much.
He resigned, sir.
Yes. He resigned, yes.
He resigned, so there is nothing. If court says he's free, go and say no more or whatever. Just don't do anything. There is nothing like a reinstatement. Probably he might walk away, they will give him another appointment, but say, yeah, they are going to call him back for, no, I don't think he's...
he may celebrate.
Yeah,
and go on the street and say, I've been cleared. Well, let's see what happens anyway. Let's take another caller. Hello, good evening. Matters arising on Captain TV. Please introduce yourself and tell us and give us your contribution.
Thank you. Bello is my name.
Bello.
Is my name. From Ilorin.
Bello from Ilorin. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. The resignation is not something we need to celebrate. While I think the case has been established, we need fair hearing, no problem about that. But the fact that the report has indicated from the two institutions that he purportedly received the document, now saying that he issued the document. We are not celebrating. Most of them are pressured to resign. Not that they voluntarily want to resign. At the beginning, we will have resigned and allow investigation.
But some people in this country, despite this allegation and hues and cries and noise here and there, they will still not resign.
That is very true. Nobody is contesting that. That is not a normal situation. That he has done the wrong thing and he wants to right that wrong. It's not by saying I am celebrating my resignation. Kenny Adios don't resign. He was not sacked. She was not sacked. Evidence against claim made her to resign. And we can have so many others like that. In many cases, politicians are just...
Oh, sorry, we lost him. Yeah, you were saying something.
Yeah, I think we have a problem in this nation regarding certificates. It's not peculiar to academic qualifications. So many task clearance, whatever clearance, pension fund for contractors. Just go to any institution regarding certificate in this country. There must be one tout somewhere that will get you this certificate.
S.O. I think I have to take this call because you have been on for some time now. Please go ahead. You have 2 minutes.
Ruben Okala.
Yeah, that's the name. Thank you.
If you are hearing me.
I can hear you very well.
Yes, I'm the head of station. You have not been taking my call.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay. Good evening to Mr. Efuru.
Thank you very much.
Good evening to our guest.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. The topic is apt.
All right, go ahead.
Sincerely speaking, I will speak of two perspectives. One, as a politician, and secondly, as an academician. Then, now, as an academician, the truth is that in this country, we must be very, very careful. Politicians must be very, very careful. The Constitution spells it as clearly that the criteria for contesting election is primary fees.
Okay.
Primary fees. In that primary fees, they don't specify the grade.
Yes.
Whether you pass, whether you fail, whether you have distinction or credit, is best school living certificate.
That's right.
Then why will politicians always decide to go for bogus certificates that are questionable? It is a call for concern. And now, before this time, we know too well that in Nigeria, universities were operating so many centralized
campuses.
Study center. Please, let's use the right phrase. Study center. And when one of the Minister of Education then they look into it, then NUC they try to scrap it out. this thing we are seeing, just as Comrade said, is one of the problems. And now, the security agency, institutions that are enjoying our taxpayers' money must live up to expectation. This man was screened. It is a very big mess. It is a disgrace nationally and even in the international community.
I agree with you.
They should try, when the president pencils down any name for appointments and the person presents CVs, they should try to go into these institutions and begin to make findings before this. And even the institutions, even when the Senate mistakenly screen those people, you can then carry out your investigation. Because I am sure this man has been appearing saying that he graduated from UNM. I state the registrar and the vice chancellor to, as a matter of national service, let me put it this way, as a national service to Nigeria, to carry out their investigation to say this person that is saying he graduated from this school, is it true? If it's not true, they have a right to approach the federal government. The president is a visitor to every federal institution. Approach them and inform them that this person in your cabinet.
Yeah, so you can round off.
Please, if they
can conclude.
It will help us.
Okay.
Politicians should be very careful, please. They should be careful. They should return to first school living. Every one of them, I'm sure they have first school living. If they are having first school living, they should use their first school living.
But how are we sure that the first school living certificate is even genuine? How are we sure? Because
that is the problem. Mr. Robert, let me just say something, please, before I go.
Okay, 30 seconds.
If you even look at what is happening in our university these days, even most of the vice chancellor are not even helping matters. The way they are selling certificates to politicians.
Selling.
You know that a politician will be maybe a PhD holder, and maybe you are on leave of absence. Within the shortest possible time, you will be confirmed as an associate professor. In less than a year, you will be confirmed as a professor in universities in Nigeria. So this is actually to Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. S.O. Dudu has spoken a lot, and I agree with him in so many areas. You know, by the way, it is the VCs that are even counting our votes.
Yes.
And we have malpractice here and there. So,
professors.
Exactly.
I saw a video on social media where they are protesting that the way they are being treated is not good. And someone was asking, are you not the people that put us in the situation we are? So why are you protesting?
So that's the point. So
a professor will see a cancelled figure on a sheet, result sheet, and you approve that, you will sign and declare somebody.
Okay, Ola from Lagos, how are you doing today?
Good evening.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you. Please, you have 30 seconds because we're about to go. Please make it quick.
I've been waiting for me when Mr. Ruben Okala anchor a program that I was able to call it.
Okay, here am I. Here am I. Please go ahead.
How are you, sir? Good evening.
I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
One thing, and the only thing I'm going to say is about foundation. When the foundation is destroyed, what shall the righteous do?
Yeah.
Most of the time, if you are graduating from a school today, go and check. You said after being confirmed to be of good character and learning. Now that character asset, when it's being removed, this is what you get, and it's from the top to the bottom. We need to go back to that. It's good to have competence, it's good to have qualification, but when character is different, that's when you have a professor that will change election result and is cooling off in the prison, while the person they change result for is enjoying the benefit of it. I'm not going to say much because of time. The character must be from the top, from president to downward. When you have character with drug pain or drug abuse, when you have people that they have graduated from school that have not been established, when you have so many of these things in our system, this is what you get.
Yeah.
Good evening. It's good to speak with you, and I always enjoy seeing you. When you are used, that name is very, and I think I've been hearing that for so long. This Baba is still, and it's still vibrating and it's still refiring.
Yes, so I'm refiring at Captain TV. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Yeah. Now, Ike, what is your final thought?
My final thought on this is, firstly, let the president bring out committee to verify, firstly, the report written about this screening they made when he was appointed, and fire and deal with the people that signed that he is okay.
I agree with you. Yes. Those that screened him and found him worthy, those should be questions too.
Yes.
The DSS, the National Assembly, all of them together.
You should deal with them. Then secondly, our verification system.
Yeah,
it's
porous.
It's porous.
Yeah.
You want to get, let it be like that of CAC. I want to check a company that if this company is registered on my phone, just do and you get it.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to verify my certificate.
Exactly.
Any certificate.
Exactly. Simple.
Digitalize it and get it.
Steve, your final word. We're out of.
All right. In fact, if you listen to what our callers, many of them said, Nigeria is decaying. A lot of things are going wrong. It is time we begin to start putting things in place. If you are a father in a family and Nigeria is that family, will you allow what is happening in Nigeria to continue happening? We have to start getting things right. These things are mistakes that are being done today, and you will still see tomorrow it will still repeat itself.
Thank you very much. Well, this is where we are done the cutting on today's edition of Matters Rising. I'm sure you enjoyed it. Tomorrow will be another day again on another interesting topic. My name is Ruben Okala.